Right, how is everybody doing? Yolo says go ABs. Thomas says vamos Pumas carallo, which I think is a swear word. Dwayne says it's time, boys. Jason says good afternoon from Sri Lanka. How are you, mate? Despite having Yao Ming's picture. Evening, John. Alaran. Mark is here. Gaza is over there. My mum's here as well. Federico says good. Sleepy from Argentina. It's 3 a.m. Why didn't they play this game a little bit later then?
I think they would have put it on at 7.
Yeah, if it's 3 a.m. in Argentina, at least put it 2 hours later.
7.
That's 9 o'clock
Australia.
New Zealand time, 7 o'clock Australian time, at least 5 in the morning. 3 is about the worst time possible. Big V8 show, how are things in Hong Kong, man? Stephen says, bloody hell, morning, 6 a.m. in Ireland, can't sleep, so might as well be up. Well, yeah, for sure. If you're gonna do something, sitting down still watching rugby might work. Natural talent, let's do this. Yeah, we got anthems and haka to come. Afternoon from Flatbush. Oh, well, that Flatbush is not too far away. 6 a.m. in London, says Chada. 11J said, how are we going? I'm going well, mate. I hope things good in the UK for you. Jonathan, Isaac, hello. Michael, hello. DK, hi. April Tui. April Tui, how are you doing? We haven't had a chat for a while, April Tui. How's Ruby doing? I'm George is here as well. Who's leading the haka? We will have to wait and see. That's Chocobares. He is on debut. Yeah. Pretty young fella up against a pretty experienced All Blacks midfield. So we'll see how he goes. Scooter, how is it, mate? TJ Perenara is not in the 23, so I don't think he will be leading the haka somehow. Ducks Quack, how are you going? Sam, Blake, man, how's things in Melbourne? The weather looks pretty bloody good in Sydney, so I'm hoping things are good in Melbourne. It's a ton of fluorescent boots. Remember back in the day when Richie was captain, they all had to wear black boots.
That's right.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
2020.
Jose, how is it going, mate?
I'm sure I'm a fan of the fluorescent ones.
Good to see Weber given a chance. Indeed. What is John saying? John, man, get the top off. Get the top off another. Oh, right. Okay, I think I know what you're saying. Right. I've never tried this beer before, John, but let's crack it open. It's Korea's #1 beer. I bought it because it's blue, and we're playing the Pumas because they wear blue. So blue and white. This is kind of blue and white can. Couldn't find any Argentinian beer, unfortunately. But thank you, brother. John, I hope things are going well in New South Wales for you, sir. You and your missus. Cheers, man. 2 cents, how are you? I hope you're holding up well after last night's heartbreaking disappointment. Josh is, of course, talking about Southland not being able to get the job done against Counties. Yeah, man, that was pretty disappointing. They went close. They went close. They're doing the welcome at the minute. Gargo, good morning, sir. Good here, but busy now. People can go more than 25 Ks. Yeah, Blake, I hear things are going pretty well in Vic at the moment, which is good news. Cover the C on the can. Oh, I never thought about that. If you cover the C, looks like I'm drinking a big can of ass. Why did I not even think of that? What's wrong with my brain? I have children. Children say stupid things. Silly things.
Your kids aren't quite old enough for that.
Kids aren't quite old enough to read the font, that's true.
Where's Big Will? My mate.
I don't know. I haven't seen Big Will yet. Steven says beer at 6 a.m. Let's do it. Do it, man.
Oh, look at this hero in the crowd with his shirt off. Must be hot in Sydney.
It looks pretty bloody warm. April 2, we're okay. Lockdown sucks. We are remote, as you know. We have item limits on grocery deliveries, which are hard to get. Bit over it for now, but yay for rugby. Yes. April Tui she was in London, but she's moved to like rural England somewhere. My English geography is not the best.
Feel for them.
Yeah. I remember they were doing limits on items here when we were in lockdown. Like you could only borrow like one pack of toilet paper and that kind of stuff. Reckon this will be another rugby league match? Nah, I reckon we won't have any cards, surely.
Might have one.
Gosh, I hope not. It spoils the game.
I'm talking about them. I reckon they might get
Rubsy
one.
says it's like the other Korean beer, HITE. Hite? It kind of looks like it says shite. What is it with Korean beers naming their beers after ass and shit? Excuse the language, folks. Chilly 24 degrees. Goodness me.
24 degrees sounds quite nice.
Yeah, sounds pretty nice. I'll go for soju if you're looking for some Korean alcohol. I haven't had soju in years.
I like their anthem.
Staffordshire Moorlands, which is sort of Midlands area. April, which soccer football team is that closest to? I probably know it better, or rugby team. But there's more soccer teams, so I probably would know whichever team's the closest. Even if it's like a League 2 team, I'll probably know it.
They sing with passion, don't they?
They do. It's an interesting anthem because it's instrumental for ages, and then they kind of kick it off.
Yes.
Yeah. Fair few fans there, to be honest. Hello from Brizzy. Rugby 1, Coronavirus 0. There you go. Wayne.
Sam Kane looks pretty serious.
Aaron Smith will lead the haka tonight, Caleb. Mm-hmm. Collars on the RG shirts. I like the Argentinian shirt, man. It's nice.
Maybell, Gulliver.
Jimmy, what is up, man? How's things going from Utah? Jimmy says hello to my pops. You have no idea about football, sorry. Oh, Stoke. Okay, I know where Stoke is at. There are too many football teams. Manchester alone has like 5. Let's not start with London. But even then, like London, you can tell which side of London you're from based on the football team, right? Evening, Nov Mum. How are you doing? What's the weather like in Hamilton? It's pretty warm here, to be fair. David is up in England. Nice 6 a.m. start. I had the exact same thing this morning watching South African rugby at the same time. You have my glasses on. Not used to seeing me without them. Yeah, I had the contacts on the other day, which was a bit of a shock. I was in a bloody hurry. I didn't have time to take the things out and wash them and check them on the liquid, so I just did the video in contacts, which was different. Natural Talent says, let's go Pumas. Freaked April out as well. You should have seen when I walked into my office with contacts on. People didn't know who I was.
So Moody's back.
Caleb Clark for the first try. He may. Ribsy is another tragic for Football Manager. Yeah. I spent way too many years playing as Darlington because they had a big stadium. Yep. The Quakers. Hartlepool was my arch rival. Liam is really without his glasses and he looks really different. Yeah, I've had glasses since I was 5, so pretty much used to wearing them except for sports.
Aaron Smith might lead the haka.
Somebody picked that in the chat. Man, I'm impressed how many Argentinians are there, to be honest. Checking in from Houston, says Paul. Hope it's good weather there as well, man. Oh, it is Aaron Smith doing it. Who called that? Somebody called it.
Gaza.
Somebody else.
No, somebody called it before you.
Yeah, they did.
Kamate, I reckon. Has to be Kamate.
Surely.
The last 3 out of the 4 games I've done Kapua Pango, so it has to be Kamate this time. Who do I have tipped to win Origin? Cockroaches or cane toads? Cockroaches?
The Blues usually win.
The Blues
Do
won
they?
the last one.
They thrashed them last time.
Did they?
34-10,
They
yeah.
did, yeah.
Those two know about it more than me.
I think
I
they
don't know
last one
anything
too.
about it really. I just know the score.
Sam called it. YOLO called it.
Queensland won the first one 18-14, but
Sam
New South
just
Wales
finished.
won the second one 30-14.
Sam just finished mowing the lawn. Good timing, man. Good timing.
Look at Rico. Look at Rico.
There we go. Haka's done. We are not too far away from kickoff. At least they recognised you had contacts. It took a week for everyone to realise that I had just started with contacts. Liam. Oh, man, that's tough. Yeah, Caleb, I think you were the first to call it, to be honest. Are glasses in New Zealand still expensive to get? I think they are. The university I work for has got an optometry clinic, so I managed to get these for like $120, which is remarkably cheap. I would say usually, how much are glasses? Like
It
three?
depends on who you go to.
Yeah.
If you go to Specsavers, they're cheap.
Like $300?
Yeah, 300-400.
300-400, right?
It depends on who you go to.
Specsavers.
Specsavers are cheap.
Well, how much is cheap though?
Couple of $100.
$200?
Yeah. 100.
Not for my lenses, no
Maybe
way.
not for yours.
No.
For mine, it would be about 150.
No,
For
wow,
easy.
that's with your pensioner's card though,
No,
surely.
it's not.
No, just normal.
Goodness me, you guys must have normal eyes.
Specsavers, they're cheaper than anywhere else.
Okay. I remember Judy got her pair for like 300 something, so.
So
Yeah,
you go to Specsavers, eh?
yeah.
Depends on which frames you choose. You can get-
Ricardo, mate, how are you doing? Get Gaza to pick a Queensland Origin team for Game 3. They need all the help they can get.
I might have to go back to the early 2000s to do that.
No league on the channel, John. No. Right, we've just kicked off.
Here we
I'll
go.
shout out when we get to 10 seconds. So we can
Caleb.
sync up.
Oh,
And we are at 10 seconds right about now. So if I'm ahead of you, feel free to pause me to make sure we are the same. We have Specsavers. Yeah. We've had Specsavers for quite a few years, to be honest.
probably about 15 years at least.
Yeah.
Good morning, Hans. 6 a.m. in Germany, 6 a.m. in Ireland, 6 a.m. in England. All you rugby tragics getting up to watch the early morning game. 6 a.m. still doable.
Oh,
Oh,
what a
big tackle. Time for a beer, says Hans. Yeah, it is 7 o'clock over here. That would be stereotypical German to be having beer, I would imagine. The stereotype of Germans over here is hardworking, beer drinking, nice cars. I don't know how true any of those things are. Never having owned a German car,
Wasn't it?
been to Germany, or anything like that.
Think we'll there yet?
Guess who revs up at the mention of the seniors cut. I won't go there. Are we guys socially distancing? We are not. But we are encouraged to wear masks where possible and
Compulsory from Monday.
on
Not-
public transport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And planes.
Yeah.
He was
Send
trying
me a
to
video
take
on
it.
Twitter on how the Pumas trained during the pandemic. I'll have to have a look at that. You're way behind. Oh, I'll try not to spoil things too directly. Specsavers in Brisbane, 150 for a reasonable pay. That's not too bad. Right, the Pumas actually have the ball inside the All Blacks 22. Savia's going for a bit of a choke tackle, but nah, the Pumas have still got it. Be good for the game if they can get the first points on the board, because it could be a long night. You never know.
They got big forwards, eh?
They do.
When I was in Germany, I was disappointed to learn that it was only respectable to have breakfast beer if you were either old, on holiday, or unemployed. Is that a droppy? He's missed it. He's missed it. Wow, that's a statement of intent maybe from the Pumas.
Oh, they're complaining about something.
I think maybe he thought he had advantage. Oh, touched by Aaron Smith, they say. Ooh, didn't look like it,
Did it
maybe.
look like it? Did
First-
did it deviate at all?
Well, maybe.
I don't think
If
he
it did, it was pretty marginal.
I don't think he
Yeah.
touched it at all. I think it went straight over his
Didn't
head.
look like it. Didn't look like he touched it.
22 dropout. Bodie slams it long. Man, it's nice seeing rugby played in the sunshine, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
Good take by Richie Moonga. Yeah, it was awkward.
Go.
Bodie brought him down. Geordie, what's he doing in the midfield? Oh, any score predictions? I can't remember what I picked the All Blacks by, but it was a fair few. Oh no, what's happened to Geordie? All Blacks have recycling. Oh, but the Pumas have won a penalty after 5 phases. What's happened there? Oh, handbags! Oh, geez, they're going.
Come on and give him a hand.
Goodness
What's
me.
going on there? Good
Frizzell.
grief. What happened?
What is going on? That's pretty quick to be having the
Frizzell, give it
handbags.
Somebody
Darramundi,
did something.
Darramundi, what's going on, man? There's handbags. Oh, he pushed Kremer. And then the Pumas guys came to his defense. Kremer just kind of looked at him like, what are you doing? So it looks like Frizzell's the instigator there. But Matera wasn't happy about it.
Moody and Whitelock were
What did
involved.
they do to him first?
Don't know.
They must have done something to him.
You never know. We'll
Go
wait and
back a
see.
bit further and see.
It's Frizzell. He's number 6. 6. It's a very Australian 6. Push and shove, it's going to be a warning. I love that. I'm playing for my country. You can't push my players. I love that line. But he is right, the ref. You got to be the captain. You got to let me handle that.
Frizzell, he's not a dirty player. Something must have happened for him to do that.
Maybe. Alan Wynne Jones must have carried his handbag over during the day. Yeah, Ireland, Wales.
Oh, the guy pushed him.
He pushed him first. Number
Oh,
7
really?
First. Yeah, he did.
You guys were right.
Yeah.
Ireland, Wales this morning had handbags at about the same moment. So there's been handbags in both games.
Oh, you can do this. He's a good player, this guy. I like him. He's nifty.
Playing for my country, yes, Sam. The ref's never gonna. Oh, okay. You came in and shoved some people. Well, because you're playing for your country, yeah, fair enough.
Yep.
He's got it. First points on the board to Argentina. There you go.
Cheers.
3 points to 0. Who won Ireland, Wales? Ireland gave Wales a bit of a hiding, April Tui.
32-9.
Yep, she was pretty lopsided.
I saw James Lowe's try. It was a good one too.
Brandon says, go Pumas. Yeah, we'll give them time. Going all right so far. Wales have had a year to forget. They've won 1 from 8. Yeah, it's not been the best. They've beaten Italy. They got Georgia next week, so that might do them some favours. That sounds like it's coming down this way.
Ooh.
So you shove someone in the face. He does the same when you act like you've been attacked. Yeah. Got to sell it. Argentina beat Australia to beat Australia next week. Oh, you never know.
We're going backwards.
Still think Johnny Sexton can make it to the British and Irish Lions. Given that he had a hamstring injury from kicking a penalty today, you'd say no. Probably not.
Was it a bad one, Mark?
I mean, he just kicked a penalty and then he just was holding his hamstring after that. So surely that's a bit of a sign of age,
Yeah,
right?
it's
When
getting old.
you're kicking a penalty
Ooh.
and your body's struggling with it.
When's their tour next year? April?
Yeah, it'll be around that time.
He should be right by then, providing he doesn't.
Oh yeah, he'll be right. It's
Just
just
the
whether.
fact that how he did it.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to tell you that, you know, he's getting old, surely. If he just kicks a
How old is he?
penalty.
32?
I think he's a bit older than me, 34 maybe. Could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe 33. A couple of the Argentinian guys saying "Vamos Pumas." Yeah, we'll see. They got some defending to do here. All Blacks are about 6 meters out with the line out. First real bit of pressure. I can hear Aaron Smith. When can you not hear Aaron Smith though? I guess it's a different thing.
He's 35.
Oh, it's a penalty. Feel sorry for the proud Welsh. Yeah, Wayne Pivac's term with them thus far has not been the best. Back for the penalty, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. More handbags? I think Artie's wearing a mouthguard from the look of that. He's been getting a lot of stick about that.
Look at Coles. Coles is fired up.
Coles is always fired up. Yeah.
Yellow carded for it.
Morning, Marky. Thank you. Yes, good morning. Good evening.
He's not even on the bench.
No, but they just did the same
Yeah.
thing.
Hogg or Williams for Lions fullback at the minute, you'd say Hogg.
Didn't they?
I do love New Zealand commentary, rubbish commentary here in Australia. The commentary in New Zealand can be a bit of a mixed bag. Second chance for the All Blacks. They got advantage again. What do they got planned? They're going to throw something here, surely. No, back for the penalty. Yellow, no yellow card. They were just saying the New Zealand commentary team here suggested that the Argentina penalty was a bit cynical, but I don't think it was quite as bad as Scott Barrett's one last week because he was literally on the deck.
Yeah, he was on the ground.
It's very similar though.
Commentary all over the world is a mixed bag. That is true.
Yes.
Augustine, mate, how are you? May or Adams for the Lions? Geez, it'd be hard to justify picking a lot of the Welsh guys at the minute, although Adams has still looked pretty good in a pretty average Welsh team at the moment.
Wayne Pivac's under pressure.
No kidding. Aggressiveness and too much from leadership failure. Kane needs to control that. That's true. As the captain, you got to be the cool head. Not sorry for Liam Williams. Absolute grub. What's he? I must have not seen enough of him. When's Liam Williams been a grub? France versus Fiji cancelled. Indeed, man. Right, we all square. We are all square. It's 3 points apiece. Game time here. I'll let you know once the clock comes back on the screen, mate. He can be a dirty player. Jeez, okay. I need to see handbags between Quinlan and Kerwin. I'm at 11 minutes and 50 seconds. He's outside the 22. How's the crowd? It seems alright. I'm not sure what they were allowed to sell, but every section seems to have socially distanced people. Good take from Wong. He's had good hands thus far.
You have to wonder how that works with getting in and out, don't you? The socially distancing.
Yeah, true. It's all well and good to sit separately, but how do you get in?
2 metres, huh?
You'd have to have markings on the ground that you need to.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They have them in the shopping centres.
I remember when we were coming back from the South Island, they had social distancing at the airport, like when you got in line. But prior to getting in line, it was a free-for-all, so it was kind of
Mixed bag.
It was a mixed bag. If we're gonna do handbags, make it like hockey. Let the two blokes square off and then send them both off.
Wow, brilliant take from.
Mark it.
He was impeded though.
The line for beers must be long with all the social distancing. Indeed. Why Sanchez just kept sending the ball to Caleb? Yeah. Maybe they're thinking he's inexperienced and will be vulnerable. I don't know. How are Argentina going? Well, I mean, they look alright so far, to be honest. They don't look like a team who's well off the pace, which is refreshing. But how many minutes are we in, man? Like 13 minutes. By 80, I reckon the Argentinian guys will be blowing. Match fitness is just so hard to replicate, man. You need matches. That's why it's there. That's why it's called match fitness, I guess. Need drone beer delivery in the stadium. How to even pay extra not to have to leave my seat. There does seem to be a bit of a market for that, doesn't there? Because buying beers at the ground is total feast or famine. Like, if you go before the game starts or at half time, it's absolute pandemonium and you got to wait in a huge line. He is wearing a mouth guard, yeah, I thought so. But if you wait till the kickoff, the queue's gone. So, yeah, there should be a better way, surely. There's got to be an app for that somewhere. Just make your order online and go get it when it's ready. I don't know. It can't be that hard. Someone smarter than me's got to be able to find a solution better than just standing in a bloody long line. Anyway. Argentinians have won a good penalty on defence. They needed that because you feel like the All Blacks were building. Is it Montoya?
He couldn't get the ball out because he was being squashed by that big man.
I do like that Argentinian jersey with the collar, to be honest. Collars are kind of a love it or hate it thing.
I think collars look better.
Hodges set for another gig at 10. You were at the Wallabies training today. Ah, well, that matches up with what Dave Rennie said. He said that Hodges' performance kind of meant that he'd bought himself at least another game.
An endorsement.
Basically, yeah. I mean, if he plays well, if you win against the All Blacks, you've got to give him another crack, surely.
He played all right.
Exactly.
Yeah, where is Creevy?
I think Creevy's back. I think he's playing in England. He's probably... Montoya's been better than him for a while, to be honest, but Creevy is just the legend, so sometimes it's like... It's hard to replace the legend, yeah.
The Sean Fitzpatrick of Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's sniffy.
Oh, nearly went out.
I mean, they're not a bad team, this team. I mean, they're no mugs.
Oh, Dane Coles.
Better keep that temper in check.
They got advantage. That's against Xavier, probably. off his feet. Be a pretty long one, surely not. He always reckons he has problems breathing with a mouth guard, so he must be like a real heavy mouth breather, I guess.
Sure, they could give him a mouth guard where he can breathe properly, though.
Well, yeah, if you get them, these guys would get custom ones, you know what I mean? They would get like a mold or something done based on their particular mouth shape. Jesse, I'll wait for the clock to come back up and I'll let you know what time it is. The Western Force of Simon Montoya and Kubeli, yeah, man, good signings for sure.
Sevilla's got crooked Gardner.
17 and a half minutes is where we're at. Argentinians have just had a line out. They have successfully got the ball. They will have a crack just outside the All Blacks 22. The Argentinians are looking better than I expected, but it's too early. It's the fitness that I'm mostly worried about. The All Blacks guys have had a whole season of Aotearoa and 4 tests. Dirk, loves the channel. Thanks for the clarity. Most welcome, brother. Thank you for the kind words. They've gone 10 phases. They've made it to the All Blacks 22. All Blacks need to be careful not to concede a penalty. 12 phases. Seminyu Stadium, 18 months old. No way near the rugby union heartland in Sydney as well. Which stadium is this?
This is a league stadium.
Is it the Parramatta one?
Eels, yeah.
Bank West, is it?
Right.
Oh dear. No penalty.
Oh, geez, that was close to... Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Bro, that is a try.
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Don't laugh, it's not funny.
I
Good
thought the All Blacks guy was going to get that. I think it was Moonga. Goodness me.
Good on them.
Sanchez chips it. He chases. Sanchez able to regather it. Who's it that missed that for the All Blacks? Chips it. Oh, no. No, it's just the All Blacks guys are scrambling. They're at 6s and 7s. Unbelievable. Bankwest, the old Parramatta Stadium. Old Parramatta Stadium.
Is that called Bank West?
Don't know.
I think it is. I think that's the official name of it. It's pretty good for a first 5, 11 tries. He's one of the better ones in the Argentinian team.
So, I was lucky. Oh, well.
It's all about it.
Ripsy says there's someone with a Messi shirt in the crowd. He's like, close enough. It's Argentina. So far, so good. That's a match. We were worried it's going to be a blowout. I mean, it's still very early days, but encouraging first signs. We'll take that. No kidding, Grant Nisbet. That's a weird looking Z. Part of me hates the Argies because they've been a part of the problem for Ireland. Yeah, you guys have had some World Cup run-ins, that's for sure. Well deserved, says Stephen. Argentina very slick so far. Stadium is Bankwest, about 18 months old. Right. Nice seeing the crowd getting into it. Yeah, man. Hell of a game so far, I gotta say.
Go, Caleb.
21 minutes, 11 seconds. Ooh, Tuipulotu's just knocked it on. Bodie's done well to recover that one. Hope Pumas can keep this up for 80 minutes. You and me both, mate. Love it when Argentinian fans go mental. So far, so good. Feel for Sanchez, always been a world-class 5'8", but never been given the recognition.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best
He
first fives.
he did go off the boil a little bit like last year.
He had a golden period a couple of years ago.
He
didn't
did. He had a really good period, and then he kind of
Tailed off.
went out of form. But again, so far so good. Oh, the All Blacks have got a penalty.
Oh. What did he do that for?
What happened?
Don't know.
Coles? Swearing?
The original penalty was for entry by the Argentinian player, and then your number 2 slapped him in the face on reversing it.
How ridiculous.
Can't be slapping guys in the face.
Why would he do that?
Especially when the
Oh,
ref...
no.
Especially when the ref's just giving him the penalty.
How dumb.
Cole's better watch it.
Indicative of the intent of Argentina, again a speculative kit, near
Are they going to review it?
sensational skills,
If it was only a slap, then it...
quite conclusively one of the hardest things to do in the game with your head down.
Oh, goodness
Oh.
me. Oh?
That was-
Is that even a slap?
Wasn't even a slap.
Still,
How
get
ridiculous.
your hands out of his face, but
Exactly.
I don't even know that's a slap. But still, get your hands out of his face. Don't put yourself in a position where the ref can make
Yeah.
that kind of call, basically.
It's getting a bit pathetic when they penalise them for things like that.
Yeah,
though.
they shouldn't do
Really.
it.
I mean,
Coles has got a bit of a temper.
it's
and
not
he's-
tiddlywinks they're playing.
Yeah, but
Really.
Coles has got a bit of a temper.
Oh, he does.
And
I mean,
he has-
it was a dumb thing to
He
do.
has been warned before, to be fair.
It was a dumb thing to do, but to penalise him?
John says, my mum sounds like she is probably the voice of reason between me and Gaza. Very calm. She can be pretty bloody one-eyed, I'll tell you that right
She
now.
can be very
He-
critical.
Here's me and Gaza saying, no, Cole shouldn't be doing that. She's like, come on, it's not tiddlywinks. Give him a wee slap, it's all good.
He didn't slap him, though. That was
She's
just
she's a Tanarumanga fan. No tiddlywinks.
No tiddlywinks. Golly.
Dane Coles is a renowned grub. Refs are going to be all over him. That's true.
That is
When they
true.
surveyed the Super Rugby New Zealand players, they said, who's the biggest grub? He was out and out.
Yeah.
The number one
He
selection.
used to be really good and clean and.
Oh, he's missed the
and he
penalty.
missed it. See, they didn't deserve it. I think when he had that really bad injury and he came back from that. I
That's
think
when he was a
that's
bit
when he-
angry.
I think so.
Hi from Panama. Go Pumas. John says about the voice of reason thing. He says he takes it back. Fancy England and France to beat the All Blacks on recent performances, especially if the All Blacks are playing in Europe, says Scott. You never know. Geez, I missed that. I was too busy reading that. What happened?
He ran into them.
In the air?
He wasn't in the air, I don't think.
Did he just clatter into him?
Yes.
Why are the ABs fighting so much?
You watch.
I'll hit him in the head.
Oh,
So
that's...
who was at fault there? I don't know.
He looks like he's followed through just a touch. I mean, Geordie Barrett's a bloody big guy.
6'5".
He's 6'5". He's massive. He's taller than some blocks.
It's a bit of a Hollywood by this point.
He's saying it's a no arms tackle.
He's carried on. Yeah. Angus has given us the warning.
Well, they need to do something about it. Goodness me.
That was accidental, though.
That I think was
It was accidental.
accidental. But
But the thing is, what's happened beforehand is going to be in that referee's mind. That's what
I
like
think
the yellow
he's
card.
put just a little bit into it afterwards.
Maybe.
Just a touch. Just a
Maybe.
touch. In most games you see it 100 times and you don't see anything given, but Angus is not in the mood. Patrick's listening from the States. Glad to see it's a family night. Cheers, man. Yeah, the Argentinians have just kicked a penalty.
just the lack of discipline is spoiling the game.
Well, Sam Cane needs to have a word with his
He
boys
does need to.
and tell them to be on their best behaviour because Angus is not in the mood for
He's gonna get a
any.
yellow soon.
He's
But
not
it's
in the mood
not-
for any
It's
shenanigans.
not the sort of play that you expect from the All Blacks either.
But yeah,
It's disappointing.
that is the kind of stuff that you do see not penalised a lot, though. To be honest, I don't know.
Geordie Barrett's not a dirty player.
I don't think so.
He's had
The
a-
player milked it definitely.
He's had a
He
yellow,
definitely
he's had a
milked
yellow
it.
card before though. That's the thing. He got one on the, I think the first test over in Australia.
Liam Williams pushed low after low, missed the pass last night's game, caused the scuffle. Why did he do that? Because he's a grub. Listen all the way from South Africa. Cheers, Wayne.
G'day, Wayne.
Hey, buddy, sure never expected so many of us around here. There's a lot of Spanish going on in the comments, which I cannot read. Maybe I'll need to learn Spanish.
Tackle him, tackle him, tackle him.
Or French. I don't know. They're both Romance languages. I have enough trouble with Chinese, to be honest. RG's defence looks well organised. AB's discipline a bit lacking. Are we going to see another card? At this rate, I will be surprised if we don't see a card before halftime.
Use it.
He's told them to use it.
Yeah, don't give them 5 seconds. If they don't use it, bloody ping them.
Well, you get 5 seconds after he says
Yeah,
use
you
it.
shouldn't get 5 seconds. You should get about 2. Ref says use it. It means use it.
The ref says use it. It means use it in 5 seconds. That's the rule.
That's the Gary rule. Use it or lose it.
Unfortunately, your rules don't count.
World Rugby doesn't have...
I'm the rugby Bible.
where's the Gaza page? Gaza says, if he says use it, you got 2 seconds.
Yeah, well, the argument that I have with that is that the ref says use it, it should be used straight away, not 5 seconds later.
Yeah. I agree, but that's not the rules.
No,
It's not the rules.
You know, but that's the
Oh
way.
my
That's the way the refs are interpreting it.
What's going on?
What's happened here?
I
He's
don't
all right.
know.
Seeing a lot of soccer acting in rugby. Yeah, I hope we don't see too much of that. Penalty count 7 to
Sam Kane's not
3.
happy.
What happened here? What was it for?
It looks like it might have been Frizzell kind of flying into that ruck, I'm guessing. Chocobates has got some claret. Pablo Matera, one of the most underrated back rowers at the moment. I think he was probably the best player in Super Rugby that year they made the final. He was in phenomenal form, mate.
What's happened here?
This is one of those games where you tip the ABs to win but hope Argentina pull off an upset. Not in this household, mate. Off his feet, yeah, Stephen, that's the one.
Okay, is that what it was for?
Yeah, you can clean him out, but... World Cup.
Is he going for a head check? Yeah.
Very warm in Sydney at the moment. The RGs have been specifically training in peak temperatures to help them. Well, hopefully that'll help their match fitness. Love how rugby causes family bickering, says Wayne. Yeah. 5 seconds. That should be bloody 2 seconds. Yeah. I don't make the rules. I'm just saying that's what it is. What's with Aaron Smith's headband? Yeah, he must have a cut or something
He's
that
got a
he's...
cut, yeah.
It looks like it, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that he's trying
I
to
think he
keep.
got a cut at training.
Not in this household. Yeah, that's the one, Hank. Cheers, Mike. Just getting home. 1 a.m. here in Dallas. Can't remember the ABs having this lack of discipline in all my years. Needs to be cleaned up ASAP. Well, it's got to be the senior players that set the example. So, yeah.
I remember when Tane Randall was captain of the All Blacks way back, they lost 5 in a row.
Tom, Argentina's playing well. All Blacks discipline's been pretty shocking. And here's a 2-on-1. Is Smith going to catch who's that?
No, yep.
Oh, they've blown it.
No.
There was a try for all money. How the hell have they not scored it?
Oh, here it
They
comes.
still might get
Here
it.
comes.
But that was a try for all money. If they don't score here, that's
Yeah, they've
as
still got it.
big a blown chance. Six phases. They're a metre out from the line. How the hell did they not score?
Good defence.
I think they just blew it.
Desperate defence, but yeah, they needed to make that last pass, eh? Yeah, Matera, he's held up.
No.
He's held up.
Wow, lucky.
Jeez. They should have scored, yeah.
Should have.
Who was that being run down by Smith? I'll have to go see.
I'm sure they'll
The
play
shot was
again.
too wide. I couldn't see the jersey number. Sam Cane isn't the right captain.
No.
McCall would have pulled the guys into line, says John. Another HIA. Who's it this time? Oh, Albie's going to have an HIA. First scrum, I think it is the first scrum actually, Alaran. Jeez, it's been half an hour. What happens here? It's a bust from, is that Kubeli? Is it Maroney?
Oh, Smith.
Smith's tackle.
Number 11, the winger.
Oh yeah, it's Kubeli's line break
Gee, look at Smith.
to Imhoff. It's Imhoff who doesn't quite get there. Jeez, he was close.
That was Smith who saved us.
What's happened there? Jeez. That's a penalty. What do you do here if you're Argentina? You've got all the pressure. The All Blacks are at 6s and 7s at the moment, man. Moody's just got done at the scrum. Whoa, this is a massive decision. They take the points, but they've got so much momentum.
You think they would have gone?
I kind of wonder if you don't just double down here, but anyway. Jeez.
Gee.
The All Blacks are going to come good at some point in this match.
They need a good talking to at half time is what they need.
Don't panic just yet.
Yes, just an update on the Argentinian side. Number 15, Santiago Carreras has passed his HIA test, so he'll be coming back on shortly.
Malcolm says the All Blacks are tired.
Tired. What have they
tired.
done?
Most of these guys have been rotated in from not playing last week, but
Can't be
yeah.
tired. The professional rugby players, if they're tired,
He's got it.
they need to retire.
Steve Foster.
That's a good line.
Stevie and Foster.
Goodness me.
We'll still come back from this. I've still got hope.
Yeah. But man,
Look at Plumtree's not happy.
I got to check what the odds are. I haven't logged. I haven't logged into my TAB account for a long time. What are the All Blacks paying? Are they favourites or have they gone to underdogs?
No, no favourites. He's playing alright actually, Caleb.
Yeah, he knocked it on.
Did he?
Apparently. Be interesting to look at it.
I'd like to see that again. Does it look?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Six of
Oh, I
one,
see
half
what-
a dozen
yeah,
of the
yeah.
other, really, isn't it?
Yeah, the other guy touched it. But he
Yeah.
came in.
Checker's laughing at the moment. Yeah, he might well be.
He's helping the Argentinians, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's gone from being the assistant to having Ledesma as an assistant to being Ledesma's assistant.
Come on. Tight scrum. Come on.
New Zealand, Argentina. New Zealand are still paying $1.30 to win. Jeez, that's not very complimentary to what performance we've seen thus far, but I guess they're expecting New Zealand to blow away in the second half. It's our selections. You can't rotate players the way it is now. It's a new team every week. I would have thought they'd kind of go with like a partial rotation, to be fair, but anyway. Probably should have gone for the 7 to beat the ABs. Yeah, I feel like while you're on top, you need to capitalize. I mean,
Keep going, absolutely.
you'd be saying, "Oh, you're stupid for not taking the points," maybe, but I feel like the All Blacks are good for some points, and the fact that they're still paying $1.30 to win would show that the bookies also think the All Blacks are good for quite a few points in the next kind of 45 minutes. So I would have thought, yeah, you want as much of a lead as possible. But anyway, at least the All Blacks aren't as bad as Wales at the moment, says Batman. Yeah, Wales' effort's not going the best. Could Argentina be the toast of world rugby with the first win over the ABs? It's still a long way away yet, but
Anything's possible.
I'm getting just the slightest tingles of that game we watched against Ireland in Chicago. Because we were behind and I was like, the All Blacks are definitely going to come back. And then they started to come back. And then Ireland just upped it a gear again. And they pulled away with it. So,
We missed that one.
No, we
Did
saw
you
it-
really?
We saw it on TV.
We were in China then.
Yeah, we
Really?
still saw it.
what?
Yeah, we
We
saw
didn't
it.
see that one.
We did see it.
Nah, you saw it. You
I've seen the
saw it.
replay.
We saw the replay, but we
Nah.
didn't see it. No, we didn't see it.
What?
We didn't see it live.
I've seen
In
it.
China?
No, we didn't. That was 2013.
No.
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 We must have been. We definitely didn't see that.
You
one.
must have been in Australia
Must
then.
have been in Australia. We didn't see it.
I must have seen the replay then.
We must have seen the replay, but we definitely didn't see that one live.
For real?
What year was it?
2017?
I would have remembered had we seen it live.
Fair enough. I remember it because I was putting bloody money on it throughout the game. I saw the All Blacks go behind and I was like, now's the perfect time to put money on the All Blacks because they'll definitely come back and win this one. And then they would go further behind and I was like, put more money on, put more money on.
It was a silly thing to do.
It was a silly thing to do.
But then against Ireland, you would have expected them to win.
Yeah, we need to keep a diary, says John. Yeah.
We beat them 3 weeks later on anyway, 21-9. I know that.
Ian Foster's sweating, no doubt.
Steve Foster.
Steve Foster.
Steve Foster.
Chicago game was 2016. All right, thank you, Liam. Sorry. Get my years wrong. Some point in the future, Argentina will beat the All Blacks. Not sure if it's today or the future. You never know.
Today's their best chance, so far.
Today is a pretty good chance. Argentina fitness collapse. Maybe. I don't know what their training's been like. Who's Rico on for?
Albert.
Anton Leonard Prince.
Oh, right, because it's Rachel. Yeah, for sure. Missed that. The reflection on my glasses will be the computer rather than the TV, just FYI.
We actually got a penalty.
Yes, Argentina 16, All Blacks 3. That's a shocker. You're right, Goose. That's a shocker. We're almost at half time. I don't know what to say. When was the last time the Pumas beat the ABs? Never. Never.
We had a draw.
They've had a draw.
I've had a draw.
That's it. Never lost to the Pumas. But the same was true of Ireland only 4 years ago. Albie's going to come back on. Argentina playing smart, waiting for the ABs to make a mistake.
They're picking on for Zell. Look.
They want to provoke him, man. They want
They
somebody to
do.
get bin.
But you see what
Sensible.
what this number 5 does too.
What does he do?
Oh, he's not there. He kind of threw the
Did he?
All Black on the
I think
ground.
somebody's going to get a card in this game. I've got that feeling someone's going to go for a walk.
How many minutes gone? With 39 minutes and 15 seconds, the All Blacks.
Oh,
Oh,
they kicked it.
goodness
Oh, no.
me. They've just had a chance to kick it right down into Argentina's 22. And guess what's happened? He's
Their
kicked
Their
it.
captain is the one picking on for Zell. He's in trouble.
Kicked it dead. No, that's Kremer. That's not the captain.
Oh, okay, the other guy. Oh, that's number 6, eh? Yeah.
Moanga kicks
What the
dead.
hell happened there?
He tried to kick it too far.
He doesn't normally do that.
No.
No, he doesn't.
Stay cool, guys.
Gary from Australia. It's
G'day, Gary.
Brown. Argentina dusted up the Aussie B team last week. Yeah, man, I saw that scoreline was a bit of a blowout, but I was thinking that's not a test match. How much is that worth? Well, apparently more than I thought. Goodness me. Halftime lead. This is currently Argentina's largest halftime lead versus the All Blacks. No pressure. And Gary says hello to you, Gary.
Hello, Gary.
I don't think Gaz is in the best of moods at the minute. We always get it in the last 20 minutes, says Malachi. That's true. Last 20 minutes is where the All Blacks often separate themselves from other teams. Martin, greetings from Belgium. Just woke up and what have you missed? You've missed a pretty bloody good first half from the RGs and some poor discipline from the All Blacks. The ref's been strict, it must be said. Oh, God. I hate to think what the Facebook page of the All Blacks says right now. Last week was bad enough with the red cards. I'm sure today is probably worse. Anyway, that's half-time, folks. Always get it in the last 20 except for when you lose, Simon. Yeah, that's pretty much the way it goes.
Can I tell you guys that I'm going to do a Lion Squad tour of South Africa in the next few weeks
There you go.
for the last 40 years.
Oh, no, ISP's going to go look on Reddit. That's going to be toxic, man. It's going to be toxic. 2020 is surprising in so many ways. Still half-time, so we'll still take it
I
easy.
think we'll make a second half comeback.
Let's see what the odds are looking like. All Blacks were paying $1.30. What are they paying now? So it's still $1.30. Is it time to put some money down? $1.40. Nah, still not worth it at $1.40.
$1.50.
Even $1.50, I don't know. All Blacks by 5 as the points start. Anyway.
No big will yet, eh?
Nah, I don't know where Big Will's at. I've had a bet on New Zealand. I've cursed them. There you go. Maybe that's it. Fozzie's going to give them a walloping in the sheds. He better say something because it's not been good. Should put it on the Pumas. Let's see what the Pumas are paying. What are the Pumas paying to beat the All Blacks? See, that's a bet that you need to make before the game. They're paying $2.75. $2.75 with a 16-3 lead, 13-point lead. I don't know, man.
You're playing around a lot
That's a
with it.
pre-match bet, I think.
That's my phone.
All Blacks can turn it around quickly on a good day. It's just not a good day. They look half asleep. Vamos, Los Pumas.
I've still got faith.
Gaza says he still has faith. 275 seems low to Kenneth. Yeah. Argentina with a point start of 5.5 at $1.80. That maybe is the bet. I don't know. Malcolm bet $5 at $12.50. Now that's the bet you should be making. Saludos de Argentina. Yeah, they're having a good game, man. So saludos to you too. Half was embarrassing, says Netane. Yeah. Let's have a look at the stats, shall we? possession, 48-52 to Argentina. Territory, 47-53 to Argentina. Knock-ons is only 2 to New Zealand, 1 to Argentina. That's why we haven't had any scrums, because the handling has actually been pretty solid.
Their scrummages have been quite good, eh?
Yeah, we just haven't had a lot of scrums is all. Tackles, All Blacks have made 53 out of 58, so that makes them 91%, which is pretty good. The Pumas have made 49 out of 56, so they're 88%, which is also pretty bloody good. Penalties conceded is the area of concern for the All Blacks, with 8 to the Pumas 5. Turnovers conceded, All Blacks 6, Pumas 3. That's also a wee bit of a concern. Rod says, I just logged on and almost had a heart attack. Yes, the magnets are not run the wrong way. It's the Pumas up 16 points to 3 at half time. Natural Talent says it could have been 23-3. You're not far wrong, man. You're not far wrong. But the Middle Till Death says, has anyone watched an All Blacks test match before? Second half comeback. It's pretty much what the All Blacks do. It's par for the course, isn't it? The All Blacks always come back in the second half. There's a few times they don't, but usually they do. So that's why they're still only paying $1.40 to win. Gonna be more than 13. Gonna need more than a 13-point lead to clinch it. Yeah, it will be interesting to see who comes out the better team in the second half. If the Pumas score first, then it's all on. AB's attack and defense is at 6s and 7s. Too many mistakes. RG's overall good and scrum looks solid. Pressure cooker second half. We'll see the ABs take control. Don't see the RGs keeping it up for 80. Keeping it up for 80 is definitely one thing. Also, which pressure is going to get to who more? Is it the pressure on the All Blacks to chase a game, or is it the pressure on the Argentinians to maintain a lead? Like, how many times have the Argentinians been in front of the All Blacks by this much at halftime? They said never. So that's definitely pressure. Can I show the video sent via Twitter on how the Pumas trained? I will have a look. Hold on a second. Pumas defense is something else. Let's have a look. Okay. It's a video of the Argentinian guys like training at home, practicing in their garage, doing exercise at home. It's pretty cool. And they feel themselves doing it. That's awesome.
Oh, look at Kerwin. Oh, look at Kerwin. He's backtracking now.
The Argentinian guys were in lockdown. They were just having to do all kinds of exercise that they could, running around their apartment.
Come on, John.
That's pretty cool.
Come on, John. Come on, Sir John.
Some of these need to really reassess their place in the All Black jersey. Indeed. Kanokian, I'm still never going to get your name right, but you're off to work. Hope their family have a good morning, evening. Hope to ask some questions soon. Cheers, man. Have a good day at work. Sucks to be working on the weekend, man. Sorry for you, but anyway, have a good one. Sucks that the Box aren't playing, says Darius. Indeed, it does. What do I say about the ref? He's been strict. He's been strict. What can you say?
He's been alright, actually.
Yeah. Is this an AB's discipline problem, or is this a ref problem? Are the Pumas just that good? I mean, the penalty count is 8-5, so 3 more. That's not horrendously, but I guess that's like, if the Pumas have 1 less, that's double. I've seen worse penalty counts, man. I've seen like 10-1, so I'm not sure it's that bad. Like, some of the penalties have been a bit soft. Like, Dane Coles' slap wasn't really like it wasn't a slap, but it's just one of those ones, if you put your hands to the other guy's face, you risk that. So that part's in your own control, so I don't have too much of a problem with that. As a neutral, I was expecting this to be over by the first half. Yeah, that's true. We'll be fine, says Grant. I still think the All Blacks, yeah, but maybe it's not as simple as people thought it was going to be.
Keep the faith.
Keep the faith, says Gaza. Thoughts on Cheika and the Argentina staff? That's a good move, man. Him and Ledesma seem to have a pretty good relationship. And I honestly think Cheika, at the minute, is maybe better off not being the top dog, because I think some of his problems for Australia was him not really wanting to listen to others. He seemed to be pretty much set, we're going to play these tactics and we're going to pick these players, and I don't give a what anybody else says. And maybe that
My way or
wasn't
the highway.
basically my way or the highway. Anyway, cheers everybody. Nika, do I like Georgian rugby? I wish I knew more about Georgian rugby. I like to watch the Georgians. I always want to see the Georgians do well. Cheers to the Georgians. Cheers to you all. I wish the Georgians all the luck against England. Hope they put up a game like the Argentinians are doing now. Blame Cheika for all this, for all his faults. He didn't have the worst results against the ABs. There you go. So far, the Pumas have all their points from one player. He's been, he's been good. Cheers from Fiji. Oh man, it sucks the Fijians aren't playing, but I heard Semi Roundrada has got COVID, so we need to wait. Saracens v Blues at Eden Park. I'd go to that. Cheika gave an interesting interview to ESPN Argentina, basically reiterating his belief in doing things your own way. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's okay if you're getting things right, but you need to be adaptable if you get things wrong. And I think that was maybe his thing. Would you make any early subs? I think you're probably going to have some guys ready to go on about 45 or 50 if you don't see a difference. Yeah. Blues would give Saracens a hiding, wouldn't they? Well, Saracens have lost a lot of their players at the moment, so we will have to wait and see. Vamos Pumas from Colombia. We'll see how the Pumas go, brother. Wallabies could win the Tri-Nations. This, if it does go, if it was a Pumas upset, would make the Tri-Nations wide open. At the moment, if the All Blacks basically win all their games, they should be alright. Because they got a big bonus point and some good points difference against the Wallabies. Losing bonus point and a big winning bonus point, so yeah. Kia ora, Frankie. How's everyone feeling, man? 16-3. Are we seeing upset, or are we still thinking All Blacks to see at home?
Come back to come.
So many Argentinians in the chat. I can see why. But, man, you guys are committed to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning in Argentina. I think Foster should bring on a couple from the bench to start. We'll see what he's done. We shouldn't. Isaac feels an upset. Rebsy says ABs have too much to lose this game. Martin says, just like the rest of this year, he's too confused. This has been a weird year, hasn't it? ABs have been so poor. As a Pumas fan, I don't think we can hold on to the lead if we continue the dumb penalties. They kind of got out of jail with that last one with Moonga kicking it dead, didn't they? John, alright, say hello to Karen for me. Take it easy, man. Patrick says AB's comeback. 4 o'clock now in Argentina, says Jorge. So good on you, man, for getting up at this time.
Come on, All Blacks.
Right, second half. Breakfast rugby is the best. Vamos Argentina. We are underway. 40 minutes and 15 seconds. Serious questions about the AB's coach. Charlie Redfern says, come on, boys. Which boys? All things considered, the Pumas look sloppy. ABs need to play at a higher level, have not met theirs. All Blacks have not been their clinical best, that is for sure. Here's a point to chew on. Who will call the shots in the second half? AB's leadership will be the key to determine the outcome. Greetings from Patagonia. Hope things
Come
are
on,
good.
let's go. Go
at
Black,
4
go
o'clock
Black.
in the morning, man.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's get a try.
Would it be too far-fetched to include Fiji in the Rugby Championship comp? I don't think so.
Go Clark.
I wish Argentina was in Australia. Not Argentina. I wish Fiji was in Australia right now because they just had a game cancelled due to COVID. It'd be nice to see them in Australia getting ready to play a game this weekend, but not to be. Counter-attack.
tackle
Here's
him.
Delguy. Imhoff. Up to halfway. God, it's good to see Imhoff back in the Pumas jersey. He's been so good over in France. Foster's got to go. Bring back Rennie.
Scott Robinson.
Yeah, Scott Robertson's got to be the next cab off the rank if Foster can't get things sorted. I think Sam Cane's won that one. He poached that one like nobody's business. Man, the Argies have great looking jerseys. I agree. That's a very good looking Pumas jersey.
For the All Blacks as they are reacting very good. Here's the line from Goodhue. He's just hovering in the background.
He's just...
They've been flat and hard to the line in their attack this afternoon. I think it's time for them to probably just think about some variation to go behind that front runner because at the moment the way
Anyone not on 2 Cents Rugby Patreon, you missed out on an awesome review of Chasing the Sun. Chasing the Sun was a hell of a documentary, so I was pleased to talk about it. Thank you, Ribsy. Will Super Rugby Aotearoa have new jerseys for the teams? I don't think so. They tend to do... Oh, the All Blacks have knocked it on. The All Blacks tend to... All Blacks. The Super Rugby teams in New Zealand tend to keep their jerseys for 2-year cycles. They've only had their jersey for 1 year, so I don't think they will change.
What happened there?
See you when I get to work. All right, Grant, man. I know, Liam, man. That's only if you've got the coin. I know it's tough.
Come on, for God's sake.
There's TJ. He's the water boy. It's luck on our side, man. I could be a good coach. Nah, I wouldn't be a good coach. Oh, man, a penalty at scrum time.
How can he say that that was against the All Blacks?
Front row collapsing.
Maybe we need to change our props.
Yeah, maybe, actually.
Really looks frustrated.
Moody's had a long time between games, so he may be a bit rusty, but not as long as the Argentinian guys, that's for sure.
Well, he's been training though.
Let's see. How can you... I don't...
Patreon is like $3 American, I think, a month is the main one. There's a $6 one. I do a couple more vids about jerseys for $6, but I try to keep it relatively affordable. But man, just depends. You can just decide how much you want to pay. Some people pay more than $6, but the levels are $1, $3, and $6. That's all I've got. A month. Argentinians are mauling it up. Goodness me. Yeah, they got advantage. Bloody hell. The Pumas need to throw the dice here and pull out whatever special play they got up their sleeves because they got advantage anyway.
They do.
Carreras, Sanchez, Crema.
Tackle him, tackle him, tackle him. Tackle.
Still got the advantage. A bounce pass.
Tackle.
Matera with the one-handed pass. Bruni's out there on the wing.
So when does advantage finish?
Still playing it. They're just
Yeah,
outside
when
the
ref says so,
22.
when the ref says so.
5 phases. They're going blindside. Goodness me, he's close. Bloody hell, that's got to be almost advantage over.
You would
Oh,
think so.
yeah.
They're in touch. Back for the advantage. That's on the borderline. That is on the borderline. Bloody
It's
hell.
ridiculous. That is a crazy amount of advantage.
One more score from the Pumas, and I give them favourites to win.
Argentina did have a decent lick though. They worked their way across from the penalty to the right. Sanchez.
What I hate with the Argentinians in particular is
Be
their-
careful, this is being broadcast to 349 people.
Well, it's their. Oh, how do I say it?
Say it politely.
I will. The way that they. You know.
It's a bit dramatic.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Dawn's lost for words.
I am lost for
Dawn's
words.
lost for words.
But did you see the guy just then? And he was like, "Oh no." It's very frustrating.
Yeah. Oh, goodness me.
It reminds me of soccer players.
Right.
You know, and that's one reason not to watch soccer. And it's getting like that with this game. There's several times it's happened, and it's very annoying.
The Blacks have only done it twice. Argentina are already at the 4 mark, which means the continuity and the accuracy is very good, and they're asking the All Blacks to make tackles.
The All Blacks are making tackles.
I've streamed a few times, Simon. Yeah, mate. You should try it. Oh, goodness me. April 2, he says, drama queens, aren't they? 2 cents, mum.
Yes, they are. That's what I was trying to think of. Drama queens.
And Trey says, no way, the Pumas don't soccer dive.
They do.
Maybe not to the same degree. Soccer goes next level. It's a penalty.
Well, we call it rugby dive.
No, soccer dive.
No, I mean
Yeah,
the
but
soccer
rugby
guys.
dive.
The soccer guys roll around
they do,
like
they do.
that's a bit next level.
They are next level, but I mean, you don't need it.
Oh man, I've got to check the odds. 19-3. Coles is going off.
Whoa.
All Blacks are paying $1.60 now.
Cody Taylor's on.
Yep.
Hello, Valentine from Argentina. You must be enjoying the game so far, mate. I've got to check the odds. Argentina needs a good exit. Decent, but the All Blacks will still have a chance. Ooh, it's at evens in on the TAB in New Zealand. New Zealand and
Let's go,
Argentina
come on. Let's go.
Both-
Let's go. Come on.
both paying $1.85. It's evens. You got to get
Nice,
that
2-2's
jersey.
on.
Got to get that jersey if they win, Jan. I'd like it. The UAR rugby store didn't have it in
Jordy's
stock
off.
last time I checked. I will check.
Oh, sorry.
It's very.
He hasn't had such a good game today.
It's very expensive to get jerseys shipped from Argentina, but they are very, very nice jerseys.
Oh, you're running Rico's on.
Does this tournament miss the Springboks? I still think it does, but if the Pumas can play like this, then that's a good substitute. Goodness me.
If they weren't such drama queens, it would be a good game.
Every team has their annoying
Oh,
facets.
they do. They
New
do.
Zealand has the halfbacks who never shut the hell up,
Yeah,
to be
that's
honest.
true. That's
Aaron
true.
Smith, TJ, they both
Yeah.
drive me up the wall for that. Not Blues players, of course.
Of course not.
But, yeah. So everyone's got players that can drive you up the wall. Oh, man, Montoya has just jumped on that like a demon.
Why didn't
Loose
he
ball
hold
from
on
New
to
Zealand.
it? Why didn't he hold on to
That
it?
was Sam Whitelock.
It was dumb.
Right. Stress levels are rising in the 2 cents household.
The All Blacks are just playing,
Tackle him!
playing dumb rugby.
Come on. Tackle.
Oh, we actually got a penalty.
There we go. Jimmy Cowan. Glad he got headbutted. I remember that one from old Bucky's.
Geordie Barrett's gone off too, so he can't.
Geordie hasn't played that well tonight.
Yeah, I think he might be carrying a slight injury.
He may be. Don't know.
Satutu's on the field. Yeah, Satutu's come on.
Oh, sorry, that was Ioane that came on.
Ioane came on for Geordie, eh?
Yeah.
Yep. This is a disaster of epic proportions. Not yet, Kenneth. It ain't looking good,
It's
but
brewing. It's brewing.
Who's Satutu replaced?
Brazil.
Officer, yeah.
Push them back. Push them back.
Yeah, here we go. Maybe now's the time to put that bet on the All Blacks. Oh no, taken down by Whitelock. Right, the All Blacks are actually paying more than the Argentinians at the moment. The All Blacks are paying $1.90. So the Argentinians are officially the favourites at this point.
Oh, he was playing advantage, but he didn't give us lots of advantage like he gave them.
Oh no, the odds
We
have
need a
just
converted
locked out.
try.
They need more than a converted try.
Well, just to get back into the game.
I know.
Goodness
They're
me.
going to go for it. Yes, don't kick it too far this time. Good job.
Here come the All Blacks. Surely. They need to get into the game. They've not looked like it so far.
They haven't played well.
Okay, now that the All Blacks have got attacking ball in the Argentinian half, they've switched back to favourites. The bookies' odds are changing like
Here we go.
like crazy.
Go.
Big maul. And it's over. There you go. Should have put that bet on when they were at $1.90.
Sam Kane.
Well, that's a captain's knock you need right there. Good maul. Patrick says comeback is brewing. Too easy. Yeah, that's the first time that the All Blacks have really looked like properly had a dominant play.
They haven't played
You better
well
believe
at
it.
all.
Yeah. Conversion here for
Richie.
Moonga.
Richie, we need this.
Do I like Mamuka Gorgodza? Recently I've been more of a fan of Beka Gorgadze. He's my Georgian guy. He's my favourite Georgian at the moment. 50 minutes before the All Blacks could score a try against the Pumas. I think that's pretty good credit to the Pumas. Yes, and he has got the conversion. Very good kick.
Good job.
Pressure kick. Pressure kick. And he's got it. So the All Blacks are in double figures.
Yeah, very special night for number 19 from Argentina, Santiago Grondona. He's on and it's his debut.
ABs need some mongrel. Richie doing well. Jake says, love your work. Cheers, man. Bruni's gone off. Grondona has come on for his debut. How do the Argentinians react to this? That's a good question. Is Brad Weber going to get any minutes, or does Smith play the 80?
He might go close.
Yeah, right.
He's still battling down that first can. Second can. This one's empty. Second can of ass, yeah. Just have gut feeling about the ABs right now. They feel like they're just a step away from letting loose, huh? Maybe. Argentina wins their own line-out ball. Good maul D from the All Blacks. Can the Argentinians get the ball out? Is there a reason all the pink shoes or just fashionable players? Yeah, Richie McCaw's not captain anymore, so they go for something elaborate. And Caleb Clark's not in the team for his kicking.
Did he have to kick it out, or did he have passed
He
it to
could have
somebody?
passed it to somebody,
Yeah, he
to be
should've.
fair. He
Yeah,
probably
kicked
should
it
have.
about 10 metres.
He should have given it to somebody else. He backed himself.
Yeah, he
Never mind.
did. But he'll learn. He's only a young guy.
AB's missed Smith last week, that's for sure. So still good attacking chance here for Argentina, just outside the AB's 22. Oh, the Argentinians have got advantage.
Again.
They'll be back for the penalty. They'll kick that straight out in front. Bit of a silly rule McCaw had, if you ask me, but he's a legend. He's just like a traditionalist, right? He's like, you're an All Black, you wear black boots. It's about the team. Nobody needs to stand out, all right? You're all the same team players. Whereas I think some of the guys would rather express themselves with some pretty...
He looks a bit sore.
Ooh, Sam
he's
Cane
going off. Is he
does
going
look
off?
a bit sore. And he is prone to the odd injury, that man.
He's staying on. He looks a bit sore.
Well, they've already brought Satutu on, so who do you bring on?
Oh, bye.
So does that mean Tupulotu goes to like 6, Savia goes to 7, and Satutu's at 8? Maybe it is just a stinger. Goodhue definitely played better when he had a mullet, that's for sure.
He ain't going to miss that.
Yeah, the guy taking the mark has to kick it, but sometimes don't they just tap it and give it to somebody else who can take the kick better?
Another change in the front row for the All Blacks. Left Lala back.
La is coming on. For Lomax, that's probably an upgrade for the All Blacks, to be fair. 383 viewers, 88 likes. Yep. Drop us a like, go on. What time are we on? We're at 58 minutes and 15 seconds.
Run it, run it, run it.
Go!
All Blacks have got the ball in their own half, but they up and under.
Ooh.
Pumas have taken it well. Oh,
Ooh,
some
he nearly dropped it.
bobbling ball, but they've still got control, and they'll kick for sure. Sanchez sees some open space, and has he judged that to perfection? Pretty well. Not quite into touch though. Delgui's run down. The mullet gave him powers, indeed.
He needs to grow it back again.
He needs to grow that mullet, man. Oh, it looks like Delgui's down injured.
Actually, Satuti's played alright since he's come on.
Satutu's class, man. Here come the ABs.
Go, Bodie.
There might be numbers
Pass
on
it,
that
pass
right
it,
side.
pass it.
Here's-
Go!
Ooh, Puma's defence has been pretty organised.
Has.
We are 30 seconds away from the 60-minute mark, which is supposed to be the time the All Blacks take it up a notch.
Let's hope they do.
Liked boss. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it. He's playing in Australia, which is the holy land of the mullet. It resonates harder the closer you get to North Queensland.
We got
Oh, the All Blacks have won a penalty. Just on the Pumas 22. Here is a chance. I feel like the momentum is slowly
Slowly.
inching its way.
Yep.
127 likes. Good on you, folks. Thank you for the reminder, Jonathan. Was not expecting that score from the Pumas. It's been a good game, man. Richie did well to recover from that one. Dalgi was under all kinds of pressure. Oh, but the All Blacks have fluffed their lines at line-out time. Come on.
Come on. Good grief. Oh, my goodness.
Goodness me, man. This is not a clinical All Blacks performance thus far.
Don't panic yet. We've still got 20 minutes.
South Africa must be kicking themselves. They'll be looking at this All Blacks team and going, geez, we could have beaten them.
Yes, they will be. Oh,
We've got to run it. We've got to run it through our backs.
Cheer up, at least you're not supporting Wales.
it could always be worse.
Moonga puts the up and under. They're really targeting that right wing.
Go, Bodie.
Bodie. He's isolated. Pumas will still have a chance to exit here.
Yeah, they'll get it.
Thank you, Tommy, for the like. Hi from Zimbabwe. The All Blacks are playing terrible, says Charlie.
They are. They don't deserve to win at all.
Tough being Welsh right now. Yep. I love the concept of the ABs winning in the last 20. It takes 60 minutes to warm up. No. It's about the other team.
Here we go.
The other team lifts their performance for 60 but can't maintain it for the 80. That's the logic.
All right, run it. We've got to run it in our back line.
Moody with the offload on the ground. It's loose. It's bloody ugly. The ball's bobbling around everywhere.
Why don't they just hold
But
it?
there's advantage. I'm not sure if it's knock on or penalty.
Run it.
Just
run
knock
it.
on advantage. By
Run
the
it.
Goodness me. Hits in this game have been brutal. Parliamentary inquest if the All Blacks lose this. Maybe. Right, we'll have a scrum. They're going back for the knock on. From Malaysia, support the All Blacks. Good man. Forwards cannot compare to Springbok or England forwards. Yeah. Archie's defence isn't perfect, but it's strong. It's been better than anyone expected. Better than anyone expected.
No, the halfback's gone off. Smith's gone off.
Scramble cover
Weber's
is
on.
strong today. You're not
Oh,
wrong.
it's
All right,
heavy.
Weber is coming on. I thought Smith might go 80. To be
I
fair,
thought he might too.
jeez, that's a big call. Weber does need minutes, man. Weber needs minutes,
It's a big call.
but it's a big call in this situation. Yeah,
He's a very similar player
Here
to
comes
he's not.
Mackenzie. Yep.
He's a very similar player to
He's bringing on the Chiefs' power. D-Mac, Brad Weber. The Chiefs did so well in Super Rugby Aotearoa. I can see the reason. Wait a minute. Wait, where'd the Chiefs come? How many games did the Chiefs win?
How many did they win today? The
Oh, Waikato, yeah,
There
they
you
lost.
go.
I know.
Waikato lost today.
Yes.
Aloha from Hawaii. Let's see the All Blacks come back. Yeah,
Good use gone off.
good. Who's gone off? Jeez. Time is 63:40. Feels like a bad dream.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Have faith.
Need that Chiefs mana. You might be right, mate.
Have faith. Have faith.
Chiefs got hampered by an untested rookie coach. I think he'd coached a wee bit before, the Chiefs coach, to be fair.
Go.
Here we go.
That's what we need.
There's plenty of space out there at the minute, but how quick's that ball coming?
Out, get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Pass.
There's numbers. There's
Pass.
numbers. Oh,
Knocked it
man. They had numbers. They had numbers.
Did he drop it? Did you,
Knocked it on. Yep.
It was just that last pass. 2-2.
Oh,
It beats the
dude,
first
man,
tackle. At that point, the Argentinians had virtually nobody on the right-hand side. He just dropped it,
Dropped it.
man.
Pretty
Jeez.
high. Pretty high pass.
Goodness
Look at
me.
Checker. Look at Checker.
Yeah, you'll be happy, man.
Gary. We can get 12 points.
2 tries in 15
Tries
minutes.
and wins it.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. They got to get there.
Is that score right, Gary? Yes, the score is still correct. All Blacks need an English coach. I don't think the All Blacks have
And you're the Crusaders coach.
ever had anybody near us who's a non-New Zealander. Foster sucks, says Sam. Keeping it simple. AB's knock on again.
A lot of people say that.
Bring on the Chiefs makes sense. They're used to trying to come back from behind. That's fair. Oh, goodness me. Puma's making history today. Manu,
Well, they might too.
it's possible. Oh, God, let's see the odds. What do we reckon? What do we reckon?
I don't know. 50-50.
Jeez, the All Blacks are paying $3.25. The Argentinians are paying $1.28. The bookies seem to think New Zealand are done for.
Not yet.
Not yet, man. All Blacks to score 2 tries in 15 minutes. Done it before.
Well, they
2
have
tries
done
in
it
5 minutes. I've done it before.
They just don't even look like it tonight.
That's
though.
true. At the moment, they don't look like it. Ah, goodness me.
No,
Nothing
we
new
can-
from
we can-
Foster.
We can score 2 tries.
I think that the Blues or Crusaders could beat both of these teams. Ooh.
What are you
So-
laughing for? Lick Berry's laughing on the sideline. What are you laughing for, mate? You buggered up the game last week, you idiot.
He gave some cards.
He did.
But they both got their bans, like they both got bans, they weren't rescinded, so he must have got the calls right by World Rugby's frameworks. Right off the All Blacks at your peril, exactly right. They've spent the majority of the last 10 minutes down in the Pumas half, maybe even 15 minutes, so
That they have.
yeah. Loose ball.
Get it out.
Moody's still on, which is maybe a touch surprising. Choke tackle, tackle release. He's got to let him go.
They need to spin it. Give it to their backs.
Here we go. Argentinian defense is still there.
It is.
They're not really contesting the breakdowns. They don't need to, which is pretty smart.
Goes to 2-2. Goes to 2-2.
He's got a knee on the ground. Got to let him go. Moody takes the
everywhere.
contact. I've got Argentina. What happened there? I took
He
my eyes
kicked
off the
it.
screen.
He
Who,
kicked it and they caught it.
Jesus.
Tried to kick it through.
Who was that? Moonga.
10, I think it was.
Yeah, Moana.
Blocks kick. Nope. Back to Sanchez. I think Argentina at the moment are in let's
Run it.
hang on to the 12-point lead mode. They're not
Yeah,
in the
they
mood of wanting to go down the other end.
Here
But
we go.
what that means is giving the All Blacks the ball.
Yeah.
Time left. We're at 68 minutes and 52 seconds, so just over 10 minutes.
Come on, get it out. Get it out. Get it out.
Not looking good for us. Says Novmum. All Blacks are now paying $4. Argentina $1.20. Goodness me. I wish I'd put money on Argentina before this game started. All Blacks have got a penalty.
Well, they got a penalty. Good.
You know, they're going to kick that for the touchline.
Yep.
Not like the AB sent their B team. No, the AB sent their team that gave the Wallabies a record defeat. Yeah, the All Blacks have had a fair bit of territory and possession in the last.
They have. They just can't get past them, can they?
They will. I'll score a try.
They need to score 2, Gary.
Yeah, but they got to get one first before they
They
get
do.
the other,
They
don't
do.
they?
Yep, they do.
Tupulotu's going off.
These come on.
Right.
Keep these on.
All Blacks line out just inside the Pumas 22. The Pumas contest it, but the All Blacks retain it. Maul's not really going anywhere. Ball bobbles out. Pumas defense still looks good. Some of the guys starting to look tired, but we will see. Big tackle on Satutu by Kremer. Weber, Kane takes the contact. Here we go.
Go Rico.
D-Mac. And the All Blacks have got advantage again.
Out.
I get the feeling the All Blacks have got a score coming. No, back for the penalty. And let's not forget, if the OBs lose, they're losing to Checker. He's beaten the All Blacks before.
Nope.
How would an Argentinian win affect the rankings? I haven't even seen the calculation.
Yep. I don't know why they'd go for a scrum because their scrums haven't been
Oh
that
no,
good.
they want the 7.
I know, but their scrums haven't been that good. have
They want all the Pumas guys in one place. They've got to move. They've definitely got to move. But they've just got to win the scrum
Yeah, well that's right.
and get go forward ball from it. So
This evening, again, they still haven't fallen up a tackle in 71 minutes. The All Blacks are really starting to ask some questions with some of their players that have brought into fresh in the game.
Our bench has done quite well since I came on.
Yeah.
Don't panic yet.
AB is their own worst enemy with time running out.
Yeah,
Still
well,
time.
They're slowing it down.
Still
too.
time.
Don't panic yet. We can score 2 tries.
This is the most nervous I've ever seen the 2 Cents clan. No.
Gaz is still chilled.
No,
He's
no,
still
At the end of
cool.
the day, it's just a game. And the sun will still come up tomorrow.
Tell that to Steve Foster.
Well, this life will be a
Steve
bit
Ian
more difficult,
Foster.
won't it?
Not the score I was expecting. Hello from Norway.
Oh, what? What happened there?
You threw it to him and he wasn't there. Damien wasn't there. You watch. Look. Look.
Satutu with the big ball to D-Mac and it's into touch.
Foster's not happy.
Jesus.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness.
Gaz is on the edge of his seat. He's on Mark's work chair.
They've exited, but they're still in their own half, man.
Yep. There's no point in us being in that half if we're not doing nothing with it.
Time left. We're at 72:40.
Getting a bit more
Right, get it,
difficult.
spin it, run it, run it. No, get it out to the wings. Out, 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 out. God, come on.
Elamano's gone off. All Blacks have got advantage again. Rico.
Go, Rico.
He runs it back into contact. Jeez. I almost think the Argentinians might have been better just going through the phases instead of just kicking it, because you're just kicking it back to the All Blacks.
Yeah.
I know if you concede the penalty, you're in your own 22, but they're not getting it much out of their 22 anyway. At least they would have had some ball. I don't know.
Golly.
Back for the penalty.
Just kick it, tap it.
They are just going to tap it. That's how you know you're out of ideas. Jesus. You have to go set piece there. Come on. And the Argentinians have won a penalty.
Oh, dear, dear, dear.
Why the would you tap it?
I don't know.
You have to have plans. You have to have a maul plan or a scrum move. You have to back yourself, for goodness sake. Tapping it saying, fuck, I don't know.
Where's Scott
Well, if you're going
Robinson?
to tap it, you've got to do it fast.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need Scott
Well, they
Robinson.
If you're going to tap it, then yeah, you've got to be catching them unawares.
That's
But
right.
just like taking your time and going, oh, well, I don't
Yeah.
know, let's just
Yeah,
tap it and
yeah,
see
yeah.
what happens. Goodness me, come on.
Yeah. I think this game's over.
Oh, we want it. There's bonus points in here. We need a bonus point.
We're
Bro, bonus points.
Not, we don't look like we're
No,
going
if
to
we get a converted try, we get a bonus point.
Don't hold your breath, Gary. They don't even look like it.
Sanchez hangs it off into touch. And they'll go to the line out on halfway. And provide, look at Matera, and providing they win it.
Goodness me, guys.
New Zealand outside their
I think we might be witnessing history. It's
I think
starting to dawn on
I
me.
think so.
Remember I said that thing about Ireland earlier?
Yes. I think you might be right. To be fair, we haven't deserved it.
Nah, we've played shit.
Played rubbish. Absolute rubbish.
We've tried hard.
Well,
Argentina's, they got advantage. You serious?
yeah.
Bloody hell. Vamos, Pumas, caralho.
Yeah. Well, they'd be crazy not to.
Sorry, Simon. I think I might have said F before. If they can kick a penalty,
That's the game over. Well,
it's
game over
going to take
anyway.
a minute.
It's a game over anyway because it's.
It's a
4.5
shame
minutes
Boffelli's
to
not
go.
playing because Boffelli's got a huge boot. He's got a bigger
Yeah,
boot
I
than
think
Sanchez.
I think this is out of his range.
But we've got.
This is out of
It's
his range.
going to take a minute
It's gonna
anyway.
take a
Yes,
minute.
I know.
And there's 4 minutes to score 2 tries. It's not going to happen, Gary.
Well, we need a bonus point, Dawn. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
uh,
We need
Bonus
a
points, bro. Who gives a shit about bonus points? We're about to lose to Argentina.
It's not going to happen, Gary.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Foster's going to get hell tomorrow.
Carl says at least you're not a Welsh fan. Carl, yeah, man. Ian Foster, Jesus, yeah.
Steve Foster!
He's going to have a bad day.
Far out. Sanchez needs to take the full minute here.
Well, he will.
Oh, God. We could be witnessing history
What
here.
happened to that last 20 minutes?
Last 20 minutes is when the All Blacks always come back,
Not tonight.
right? Last 20 minutes, it's always the All Blacks.
Not tonight.
Come on.
Argentina deserve it. Sorry.
76 minutes and 40 seconds. Sanchez, if he gets this, it's definitely the game.
It's game over anyway.
He got it!
Ah,
That's it. We're done.
Game over.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't believe it. I
Wow.
don't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't
Believe
accept it.
Believe it.
I can't. The Rugby Bible of New Zealand can't accept it.
Ian Foster doesn't
Oh.
believe it either.
Goodness me, what happened there? Are you kidding me?
Come on.
Bro. Victor. Thank you, brother. I'll open my last can of beer for that. Goodness me, but we've just seen history.
History
Just seen
in the
history.
making, yeah.
History in the making.
Oh, we got a penalty.
Yay! We got a penalty.
Tap
Maybe
it and run. Tap it and run.
we can get a bonus point.
They are going to tap it and run.
Cheers, Victor, man. Bro, history.
Get it out. Go, Caleb.
Go, Caleb.
Go, Caleb.
Oh, too many people there.
Sam Kane, no leadership.
No.
Get it out.
JK must be eating his words. Wow, what did JK say? JK's he's a dick, honestly. He's full of hot air, that guy.
He is.
Go, Brad. Go, Brad.
Oh, I didn't even change the whiteboard. Sorry, guys. 25. I'm too distracted. It's 25.
Here we go.
Go!
Here we go.
Oh, the All Blacks have lost
Turn
it.
over. That's what they've been doing all night. And we've got an advantage though.
My God. My
Always
God.
had his army up for advantage for us.
JK said the ABs can't lose the game. Well, like I said, JK's a bit of a dick.
He's full of, you know what.
Well, we know his record with the Blues, don't we? It wasn't fantastic, was it?
Yeah. Man, I'm waiting. All I want to see now is the reaction of the Argentinian players when they
Yes.
blow full time.
Absolutely.
Run it.
Those guys are going
Run
to
it.
be...
Run it. Run it. Run it. Run it.
Well, you can't run it when he's
Oh,
gone.
we are. We need to try to him.
Well, it's not going to happen, Gary. Sorry, it's not going to happen.
Sam isn't Richie. That's true.
It's been turned over again.
And they've turned it over.
Yep.
Man,
You might see another try down the other
No,
end.
I don't think so.
I might have to buy that Pumas jersey.
No, I think you will. I'll get it for you for Christmas if you like.
They just
Gary from Australia says, welcome to that losing feeling.
3 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row. How much time is left? 30 seconds. The All Blacks need to score 3 times.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen. Goodness me. Well, in my
Oh,
lifetime,
look at this. Look.
I've seen Ireland
That just shows you the
get
feeling.
it done, and I've seen Argentina get it done. Bloody hell.
And all you got to do now is see Wales get it done.
That Argentinian guy was in tears.
Simon says, I don't know what currency this is, but thanks for the stream. Thank you, brother. That looks like some kind of krona. But anyway, man. Take care, bro. It's I don't know how South Africans feeling watching this. I hope you're doing well in China, man. Your VPN is certainly working magic, but geez.
Look at this. Look.
It's Montoya.
Checker will be jumping out of his chair.
It's crazy.
I never picked this in a million years.
First
Nobody did.
ever victory, Mario Ledesma. I've given Mario a bit of stick over the years for some of his picks, but
He's crying.
He's
Mario, he's Super Mario today, man.
He certainly is.
Goodness me.
run it.
It's crazy. ABs are getting exposed again. Says somebody in the comments.
Oh, golly.
Another penalty. Jeez. Not 10.
Not
We
10,
can't
oh
even
my
get a bonus
goodness.
point, can we? Caleb Clark. And he gets a try.
Go. Too little, too late.
First try for the All Blacks.
Good on him. Good on him.
That's not enough to get us a bonus point either.
No.
Oh well. At least he's got his first try for the All Blacks.
Yep.
Argentina have been the better team. Absolutely.
By
They've been
far.
so good.
By far.
How did this happen? These guys haven't had any bloody games.
Yeah.
They've had 2 warm-up games.
It's all passion.
Jordan says, now imagine it was 57-0, yeah.
Where's Big Will?
I don't know where Big Will's at, but man. Ricardo, thank you, sir. I will also say, vamos, Pumas, carajo. Look at Ian Foster.
The All Blacks came alive.
Look at Steve Foster.
2 minutes to go or
Gee,
something.
they're going to get grief after this
Well,
game.
they deserve grief, Gary. They played badly.
Yeah. Goodness me.
They played badly.
When was the last time
we
the All
needed
Blacks...
that try 10 minutes ago.
When was the last time the All Blacks lost 2 in a row? I don't know. Can't believe Argentina won. Who is it that put the... someone put $5 on the Argentinians before the game. It's a good pick.
It was a good pick. No,
Long
it's
has missed
not.
it, so it's 15 points.
10 points.
25. Game over. Look at the Argentinian guys. Imhoff. Crema was huge.
Oh, sorry
That's
guys,
all right.
but I have to salute the Argentinians. They deserve that win.
Yeah,
They
man.
did deserve it.
Well
They
done.
deserve it.
Well done, Argentina, man.
Yep.
That
Well
was
done. First
huge.
ever win.
Amazing.
Yep. Good on them.
Amazing. That's it. That's game.
If they had scored just before half time, it could have been more.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
No, they well deserved it.
Oh,
that's
good
for
on
sure.
them.
Game over. Game over. Damn. But man, that means a lot for the Pumas,
It
guys.
does. It does.
All Blacks. Ian Foster.
Steve Foster, Ian Foster,
It's crazy.
John Plumtree, Brad Moore, Scott McLeod, Greg Feek. You better pull your blimmin' pants up in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah. I think I need to buy that jersey. If I can find it.
I'll get you one for Christmas. Oh, have you got any Pumas ones?
I do have that one,
That one.
but I need the one with the collar.
Yeah, the
Can you
collar's
get
much
them in New
better.
Zealand?
You can't get them. You need to
No.
order them from Argentina.
No.
Vamos Argentina! Yes, congratulations, boys.
Congratulations,
deserve it.
Argentina. Well done.
Oh, they deserve it.
Definitely deserve it.
Yep.
Thank you guys for being here. It was a history-making performance. Crazy.
Yep.
Crazy. Very happy to see that with you guys. I'm obviously disappointed for the ABs, but I'm immensely happy for the Pumas guys, man. That's huge.
Yeah, same.
That's a once in a lifetime thing. That will never happen again. You will never see Argentina beat the All Blacks for the first time ever again. So what a one to see. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's in our lifetime too.
So yeah. You guys all take care of yourselves wherever you are. If you're in Argentina, don't party too hard. Take it easy.
Enjoy
Stay
the moment.
safe.
Enjoy the moment.
Enjoy the moment, but stay safe. And
Stay safe. See you guys.
yeah,
All the best.
I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thanks to Simon, Victor, and John for the donations. Much appreciated. And yeah, take care, guys.
See you.
See you.